Welcome back to News Today. You're with me, JJ, and my sexy model, Sexy Susie. How are you? You're Hillary, I'm Donald. I need to put on a little bit more weight. I've got more hair than him. But as we all know, the big USA election is coming up, and there's constant rivalry between both parties. You know, Hillary and Donald, they keep exchanging blows. Now, Hillary Clinton dominated a final series of debate exchanges, which I call arguments basically, with Donald Trump about the national security and gender, telling voters they could not trust her opponent with nuclear weapons and warning he does not respect the ladies. He doesn't respect women. Now, here are some of the other highlights, as I call arguments, that she has to say about him. Asking about a remark that Mrs. Clinton lacked a presidential look, Mr. Trump explained what he meant is that she doesn't have the stamina. He said that she can't keep up. How would she be able to run the country if she can't even run as fast as he can? I'd like to see that in a race. Anyway, Mrs. Clinton pressed Mr. Trump's contradicting claims that he had opposed the Iraq War from the beginning, in which Trump insisted again that he had opposed the Iraq War, calling any suggestion otherwise a mainstream media nonsense. Now, Mrs. Clinton hit Mr. Trump for his record of praise for the President Vladimir V. Putin of Russia, lamenting that Mr. Trump had publicly invited Putin to hack into American communications, as Mr. Trump shook his head and he wondered who knows he's behind this hack. Now, Mrs. Clinton then mocked Mr. Trump's secret plan to fight the Islamic State. She also sought to reassure the American allies that his country would honor his international commitments, saying that some of Mr. Trump's comments during his campaign had started them pressed on his refusal to release his tax returns. Mr. Trump repeated as an oft-used line that he is facing a routine audit that he precluded him from releasing this information. Once again, another reason for him just to say, I'm not telling you, Mrs. Clinton. Asked about the race relations, Mrs. Clinton said that the race remained a significant challenge in the country. Now, adding that the criminal justice system treated minorities differently, Mr. Trump said Mrs. Clinton doesn't want to use a couple of words. Now, Mr. Trump defended his plans to lower taxes on the wealthy, mixing in jabs at Mrs. Clinton. Mrs. Clinton condemned Mr. Trump for refusing to pay contractors on several projects in which Trump blamed the contractors for probably not doing the job. Now, this is a lot of information, but once again, both parties just saying what both parties did wrong. Welcome to the USA presidential election. So, if you want to hear more about this, thumbs up for Susie, thumbs up for me, and we'll see you in another episode of News Today.
Give us a thumbs up, and if you want to find out more news all the time, subscribe to our channel.
Rob, scheduling issues are going to bring it together. Now, he's obviously going to be doing it all. The reason he did that was they organised the Kardashians. He's having a baby, right? But look, with Hollywood Money, they organised a upcoming baby shower, and they